If you've been following the long-running daytime drama Days of Our Lives, you're in for a treat over the next 2 weeks. From February 17th through February 28th, Salem will be buzzing with high-stakes rescues, jaw-dropping revelations, and tender moments of love. The first major storyline to keep an eye on involves Brady Black, who yet again finds himself racing against time to save the day. Poor Ava Vitali has landed in the worst predicament imaginable, kidnapped and held captive by enemies who have no qualms about using extreme measures to get what they want. Brady, never one to turn his back on someone he cares about, embarks on a daring search and rescue mission alongside his ally, Steve "Patch" Johnson. However, rescuing Ava won't be as simple as barging in and swooping her out. Brady and Steve quickly discover that someone is manipulating the situation from the shadows. What's worse, no one has heard a peep from Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gearing. Our beloved top cop, who has spent years keeping the peace in Salem, seems to have vanished without a trace, leading many to fear the worst. As the clues begin to stack up, the menacing Kristen DiMera emerges as the ultimate puppet master, tugging on the threads of her twisted plan. She even ropes in her equally shrewd brother, E.J. DiMera, to help move the pieces into place. It soon becomes evident that Rafe may have been taken hostage. This grim possibility leaves fans and citizens of Salem anxious. Brady is left feeling the weight of responsibility on his shoulders as he races to locate Rafe. The clock is ticking. If Kristen's plan succeeds, Ava and Rafe might both be lost. Will Brady and Steve discover their whereabouts before all is lost? Or will Kristen prove, yet again, that the DiMera family name means power that few in Salem can truly contend with? Chaos at Salem University Hospital. Kayla, Marlena, and Sarah scrambled to save lives as if the drama weren't already at a fever pitch. Salem University Hospital finds itself in dire straits. Longtime viewers know this hospital has seen its fair share of turmoil and tension throughout the decades. This time, it's a severe financial crisis threatening to rip the rug out from under the entire institution. Leading the charge to keep the hospital's doors open is Dr. Kayla Brady, Mary Beth Evans. Kayla, with her decades of medical expertise and unshakable compassion for patients, is determined to find a solution. She teams up with Dr. Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, the warm and wise psychiatrist who has counseled numerous Salem residents through heartbreak, trauma, and everything in between, and Dr. Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, a younger but equally committed physician who has proven her mettle during her time in Salem. Together, these three formidable women hustle to develop a plan that will prevent the hospital from shutting down. They consider everything from fundraising galas to reaching out to powerful community leaders for financial support. With so many people in Salem relying on the hospital for care, one wrong move could prove disastrous. Will Kayla, Marlena, and Sarah manage to pull off a miracle? Or will this crisis push the hospital to the brink, leaving Salem's future medical needs in jeopardy? A shocking proposal. Johnny and Chanel want to adopt Tate and Sophia's baby. If there's one thing Days of Our Lives excels at, it's throwing curveballs that leave viewers gasping. The next shocker centers on Johnny DiMera, Carson Boatman, and Chanel Dupree, Raven Bowens. A couple that has already waded through more drama in a few short years than most couples endure in a lifetime. These two, once caught up in a love triangle and numerous family power struggles, have come to a place where they yearn for something more, a family of their own. Enter Tate Black, Leo Howard, and Sophia Choi, Madeline Keentz. They are expecting a child together but haven't exactly mapped out the next 18 years, or even the next 18 days. Raising a child is a massive responsibility, and neither Tate nor Sophia is certain of what the future should look like. Seizing the opportunity, Johnny and Chanel swoop in with a life-altering proposition. They want to adopt Tate and Sophia's unborn baby. Naturally, this request sends shockwaves through everyone involved. If Tate and Sophia do choose to let Johnny and Chanel raise their child, how will Sophia's mother react? Grandparents can wield tremendous influence, and there's no telling how far Sophia's family might go to keep the baby in their own home. Will this adoption plan unite these four young adults, or will it drive a wedge so deep that it shatters relationships on all sides? Valentine's Day magic, rekindled romances and surprising pairings even amid kidnappings, hospital crises, and adoption drama, Salem manages to celebrate the day of love, Valentine's Day. In a town where couples frequently break up and make up, this romantic holiday has the power to remind everyone of the bonds they share. Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, and Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, these two have had their share of ups and downs, misunderstandings, and intense chemistry. As the holiday rolls around, they decide to put their doubts aside and give their relationship another chance. They plan a cozy night at their favorite bistro, hoping to rekindle the spark that first brought them together. But let's face it, Salem never stays peaceful for long. Will they finally catch a break, or will old wounds resurface to derail their reunion? Leo Stark, Greg Reichardt, and J.J. Devereaux, Casey Moss. If you'd asked Salem residents a year ago whether these two would become romantically entangled, most would have laughed out loud. Leo, known for his scheming and outrageous antics, and J.J., a man often haunted by family drama, seem like polar opposites. Yet their tentative connection has blossomed into a sweet, albeit surprising, relationship. Valentine's Day might be the perfect backdrop for Leo to prove he truly has turned over a new leaf, or it could be the stage for the next explosive heartbreak if old habits die hard. Steve Johnson and Kayla Brady. Amid the chaos of hunting down Ava Vitale, Steve will carve out a little time to show his beloved, Sweetness, just how much she means to him. These two have weathered countless storms over the years, including kidnappings, brainwashing plots, and medical mysteries, and their bond still stands firm. On Valentine's Day, they remind us all that true love can endure through every twist and turn life throws at us. E.J. DiMera vs. Belle Black, a battle of wits and power for viewers who love a good power struggle. The fireworks between E.J. DiMera and Belle Black, Martha Madison, will not disappoint. E.J., never shy about flexing his influence, sets his sights on reclaiming an important corporate position, one currently held by Belle. Fans will recall that Belle is not only a brilliant legal mind but also fiercely protective of her hard-earned accomplishments. She's not about to roll over and let E.J. bully her out of a job she's come to cherish. The resulting tug-of-war is about far more than simple office politics. With the DiMera name behind him, E.J. brings a fearsome reputation and endless resources. Meanwhile, Belle, who has navigated countless personal and professional dramas in Salem, won't hesitate to fight tooth and nail for her future. Expect tension, clashing egos, and perhaps a few shady moves from both parties. After all, in Salem, no one is truly innocent when they feel backed into a corner. Young love turmoil. Tate and Holly's bond tested by unplanned fatherhood. Not to be overlooked is the delicate young romance between Tate Black and Holly Jonas. They've been growing closer for months, sharing those first thrilling steps toward adulthood and true love. But now, the looming adoption situation involving Tate and Sophia's baby could send their romance spiraling. Holly, torn between supporting Tate's choices and worrying about how this will affect their future, finds herself in an emotional tug-of-war. Can Tate balance the responsibility of potentially bringing a new baby into the world while maintaining a blossoming relationship with Holly? Or will the enormous pressure of fatherhood, and the chaos surrounding it, drive them apart? In classic Days of Our Lives fashion, no path is ever smooth, and even the most innocent hearts can find themselves tested. With so many storylines unfolding at once, this 2-week stretch from February 17th through February 28th is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling periods Days of Our Lives has seen in years.